Oh, don't worry, it's an employee's car. It was
Promise?
standing out there in the middle of the entrance.
Uh, I'm a, I believe you. I do believe you, but you know, you gotta let me do my job. Which employee does it belong to?
Oh, wait, Mr. Bacon. Oh, god damn it. He's one of the security guards. Remember
Ben or
the freaking.
James?
Sorry?
Ben Bacon or James Bacon?
Um. Oh god, yes, he has a brother. Holy shit, when I realized I don't know my employee's first name. My bad employer. Benjamin, yes.
Benjamin?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get my position my cruiser so I can get a plate read on that. All right. Some things aren't adding up.
Is it just me, but is that car a little bit banged up?
Yeah, I don't think that's your employee's car. It does not come back to Mr. Bacon. It comes back to Mr. Scully
Uh,
Bones.
and why the. Bacon was here. He left. I thought it was Bacon's car. Oh, god damn it.
Hmm. You know where Mr.
What?
Bones is?
Nope. As I said, the car was standing right over there in the middle of the entryway, engine on.
Hmm.
I actually thought it was Bacon, so I moved it. Now I feel stupid.
Well, I understand that you don't want it impeding the entrance way to your business, but we just need to figure out where Mr.
I
Bones is then if
know
his
I
car was
should
out
have.
there.
I know I should have called you.
Well, I mean, it is your property. You have the right to move any vehicle on your
Yeah, and
property.
technically we have the signs for it as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't believe that you did anything wrong, but I'm wondering where Mr. Bones is because if his vehicle is left here unattended, uh, one, ultimately, I want to make sure he's okay, and two, can't just leave his car laying wherever he wants. You know, it wasn't in a parking spot or parked legally.
Yep. Now I mean banged up. Windows busted, side window busted.
Yeah. Let me
Uh,
let me see if I can get a hold of him. We'll give him a call. Hey, Mr. Bones, this is Officer Scott, LSPD. Hey, question. Where are you? Because I got a call down here to the VU for a car theft, which I don't think was actually a car theft, but Miss Kane, the owner here, was in your vehicle parking it because she thought it was one of her employees' cars, and I ran the plate, came back to you, and I just want to make sure you're all right. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna throw you on speakerphone. I got Miss Kane here with me.
What's up?
So he actually had to go to the hospital, and he was trying to park it here safely. Would you have any problem with him leaving it here until you can come pick it up?
Perfectly safely parked now.
Are you good with
Okay.
leaving it here, Mr. Bones, until you come get it?
Yeah, that's fine. If it's
All
fine
right.
with her.
Yeah, it sounds like she's good with it. You're good with it, Miss Kane?
Absolutely. I mean, you can't complain on that parking.
No, it's parked very nicely, I must say. But yeah, I just want to make sure you all right, my guy. Yeah, make sure you didn't get taken by anybody. I know shit happens, so you're not in any trouble or anything. So just whenever you get a chance, come retrieve your vehicle. You're gonna want to take it to a shop though, because it is beat to hell.
No, that makes sense. Not
So
surprised.
it's got no windshield. I'd be surprised if some of the lights are busted out. So
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and she probably had to bust out a window to get into it, unless it was left
No,
unlocked. I'm not sure.
it
Was it
was
unlocked?
unlocked.
Okay, it was unlocked, so you don't got to worry about that. But yeah. So your it's your Coquette 10, your Corvette looking car. It's over here.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll be down there in a little bit to pick it up.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Not
All
like
right, well
my
that settles
cars,
that.
not like my car that's parked over there with
The one with no brakes,
appa- yeah, apparently not mechanical failure.
operator failure.
No, intentional failure.
Oh, someone cut your brake lines, huh?
Yes.
Did you put in a police report?
No, I was actually planning on calling you. I don't know if you want to check the vehicle. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, let me pull up over there. So have you gotten it repaired?
Uh, Not yet.
Okay, so it's still
I'm not
broken.
going to drive. I'm not going to drive it up to a mechanic. I will
Right, right,
prefer a
right.
mechanic coming here.
Well, I know that Mr. Bones works at Los Santos Customs. I don't know who you have working your vehicles, but with you making sure his vehicle is safe, you might be able to work out a deal with them to have them come pick it up and get it fixed up for you. But also, obviously, if your brake lines are cut, that means somebody is trying to hurt you. So I'd be careful on who you let touch your vehicles.
I mean, I'm a nightclub owner. It comes with a job. I don't know if it's possible to check it, but
What? Well, I don't want to get in if the brakes don't work. So, if you're telling me they're cut, I'm gonna take your word for it. We can, without getting it on a lift, I'm not gonna be able to tell if the brake lines are cut or not, anyways.
yeah.
But I could take down some information. So, um, do you have any enemies?
Uh, I'm a nightclub owner where I have very lightly dressed women on a stage dancing. Of course,
Right,
I have enemies.
right. Is there anybody in particular or specific that you think would be trying to harm you?
Really, actually,
Not really.
I'm more inclined with probably some kids messing around.
Okay, okay.
But then again, we have had two cars blown up outside here as well, so probably known someone disapproving of a nightclub.
Right. Um, and I guess between the time you drove the vehicle with the brake lines working and last night when we had to stop you or help stop you, who would have had access to your vehicle? Is it left out like this all the time? Do you store it? Do you let other people drive your vehicles?
It was standing outside VU all the time while I was working. So the easiest thing to answer that question is the entirety of Los Santos.
Um, and then I guess like I said, next question: do you let anyone drive your vehicles?
Only my security chief and slash boyfriend.
Okay, and what is his name?
Aaron Granor. Oh god, when he finds out that he is going to force me to have all my cars parked in garages and insist on driving me everywhere.
Yeah. And I'm just taking down notes. It's not incriminating anyone. Obviously, you don't want to incriminate your security chief slash boyfriend. It's just gonna make the more detail I put in my report, um, the more likely we're gonna be able to catch whoever's responsible for this. Um, and so it could be even someone that has a problem with him. Do you know anybody that directly, like by name, has a problem with him?
And I don't
What's that?
think we have. I don't think we have had to throw anyone out of vanilla yet.
Right. Okay. Okay. Um, well, I mean, this ain't really much to go off of. Um,
Now, as I said, probably some kids.
okay. Well, if you notice anybody poking around that shouldn't be, or anyone suspicious, you need to get pictures, notes. Let us know, or same we let pass it on to your security detail. Let us know. Let us do our jobs. Don't handle it yourself. You know.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, the camera we have outside don't cut the. Eller, it doesn't have the correct angle, and the other camera we have that has the correct angle has been
Right.
broken for the last 2 weeks. Still waiting for the
Right.
repair.
Yeah. So you said that you keep pretty much when you're working, your vehicle's parked here. Um, do you have like an approximate time that it could have been um, done during your shift?
Oh god. I never stepped outside vanilla last night
Okay.
until I left, so
All right. Well, I think I got about all the notes that I'm gonna be able to get out of this. Like I said, if you see anyone poking around that obviously shouldn't be around over here, or you don't recognize, they're not patron of your club and they're just hanging out around here, you know, let us know. And in addition to that, I would recommend maybe having security posted outside and inside if possible, because if this were to happen to one of your patrons' cars, you know, I'm not saying that you'd be liable, but if an attorney wants to be a big enough pain in the ass, they could try to hold you liable for vehicle damage on your property.
that's why those signs are up.
Oh shit! Well, never fucking mind then. Didn't even see them. It's like I was reading a script. All right. Well, that pretty much
Park at your own
covers your
risk.
ass. All right. But yeah. Damn. Very curious how your brake lines got cut. That frightens me more ways than one. Because
Yep,
obviously you have money and your own security team, your own business, and if they're gonna mess with your car, there's people out there that are gonna be far less fortunate that could get hurt if they were to do that to them. So I'm gonna put this in a report. I'm gonna brief my department and the other departments in the Department of Justice. Um, and like I said, I get the notes I got. There isn't much to go on, but I can at least put in a report for future reference.
absolutely. And I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
I get it.
I'm honestly still a little bit shaken from yesterday.
Well, you didn't get hurt. Your vehicle didn't get damaged. I'm driving a different one tonight, but my vehicle didn't get damaged. No one else got hurt on the roadway. It honestly couldn't have went better.
Well, I mean, it's a sturdy car.
Yeah, well, they don't build them like they used to.
Nope, that's why when the brakes went out, I was first very surprised.
And I well, actually, another question.
Absolutely.
Um, so last night when the whole thing happened, you said that you had brake failure, brakes weren't working. Tonight, you're saying that you found out the brake lines were cut. Who discovered your brake lines are cut? What is it, Aaron or Aaron?
Yes, my yeah. You notice I have a bulletproof vest on.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, he's protective of me. No, he actually went under the car and under the hood first, checked, and when I said brake didn't work, he opened the little lid where you have to brake fluid, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was empty, so he went under the car, and then he came out cursing in Russian, like he does when he's very upset,
Mm-hmm.
and told me brake line is cut.
Okay. Um, if I were to need to speak with Mr. Grainer, when is he available? Because I'm probably going to contact him and
Mm.
talk to him and get add more onto the report from him.
Yes, oh, he's away uh, business right now.
Okay.
Looking into if we are going to have an outside security training or not.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a good firm up in. Oh, where did you go again? Huh. Vice City, I think he said.
Okay. I'm gonna add that to my notes that you guys are potentially consulting an outside firm for security because just to play devil's advocate, if you have the money to hire an outside security firm, they could have done some sabotage to make you feel like you needed it more, to pressure you into go ahead and sign into contract with them. So I'm gonna put that in my notes as well.
Hmm. And I will tell him to call you when he gets back.
Yeah, here I'll share my contact information with you so that you can get in touch with me or he can get in touch with me when he's around. It's it probably come through as Bobby SPD, but I'm Officer Robert Scott, badge number 104, Commander, Watch Patrol. Um, so if he gets a hold of LSPD, I'm not around. You can shoot me an email in Discordia, set up a time to speak, or or if I'm around, I'll definitely meet up with him to talk. We can meet here. We can meet at a restaurant. I don't care, or you can come by my office. Either way,
Absolutely.
because I don't care what anyone's um, hobbies, interests, what they do, whether it's in your club or out in your city. I care about the safety of the residents of the city and the safety of my streets. So if someone's cutting your brake lines, that puts whoever's driving the vehicle at risk, but it also puts anyone that gets on the motorways at risk. So that's going to be my number one priority with this investigation and this report. So the sooner he can get a hold, we can get and meet and talk, um, and the more detail I can gather, uh, the sooner we can figure out who and why.
Absolutely. I mean, as I said, I kept to the highway because, yeah. best way to not accidentally hit. And
Right.
yet again, a freaking local bumped into me, even though I try my best not to.
Fucking
But
locals,
I
worst
mean, it
drivers.
was technically a good thing because the bump turned my car around.
Right. Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna get this typed up in a report. I give you my contact information. You can remember any details, any names. You let me know, and then also pass that information along to Mr. Grainer, and I'll get with him and add to the report. All right.
Yes. I mean, I don't bother to with the security work. That's his job. Mine is to run the club.
Right.
The boring security stuff I leave to him.
I understand that. All right. Well, if there's nothing else you think of or nothing else you need, I'm gonna get out of here and go write this up, and we'll go from there. All right.
Absolutely.
All right, you have a good
Well,
day now.
yes. Well, I should see if one of the mechanic is free and can come and take a peek at the car.
Okay. I would also anyone that you have work on the vehicle, make sure you get their names and employment where they're at, because at this point you don't know who to trust, and because you have no, you don't know. You said yourself the whole city of Los Santos, anybody here could be responsible. So I would just make sure that you're keeping track of who touches the vehicle. You feel me?
Hmm. Well, my normal car is parked away.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of
Ingen chans emot den där. Har inte en chans mot den där. En snygga tar chans emot den. Nej, låt oss leda på en liten bit och jakt. Jag är snart slut. Se.
We see your fucking hands. We see your fucking hands. Drop the gun. Put your hands in the fucking air. Don't move. I got a taser.
Alright, I'll go in for cuffs. Ooh.
I'm gonna run the plate real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm best driver in this motherfucker.
Make sure we get a good search on that suspect and rights.
Miss Wilda Hell.
10-4. Ah. This is hell. Good to see you again.
And we didn't knock you off your bike or her.
I know. I almost
That was
served
good.
into you. That was my bad. I tried to apologize.
I was watching.
You wanna search the bike since you got gloves on?
Yeah. Nothing.
I get on it. Check glove box.
Nothing.
Reason 1080 and clocked at 100 and a 50. How much? Like 5K? Lower.
5,151. 5150, boy.
All right.
60 minutes. Sound good?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Cool.
All right. We can get her for drug possession, possession of a firearm. She's got 3 guns on her, 2 handguns and a submachine gun,
Ooh,
an SMG.
good.
Syringe, 2 bags of heroin, couple ecstasy
Jesus.
pills, couple ecstasy pills.
First degree speeding as well. I clocked her at 100 and a 50.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Read her rights.
Not yet. I haven't asked her any questions yet.
Okay.
I'll hop. Y'all want to
Don't bring Charlie in it.
y'all want to ask her? All right, I'll ask her some questions.
Wow, I was so hoping she'd have hopped off and started shooting.
Miss Hell, why are we doing this again?
So
I fucking busted out my window with my taser. I was like,
I had.
I don't need to be doing that. We don't need to be doing this all the time.
Exactly. It was hell. I chased on that bike.
You can pick to just pull over,
I'm
make everything a whole lot easier.
every time I've chased her and caught her, she's never. Well, she's had a weapon, but she's never.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and read your rights just in case we decide to ask any questions later. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state. Do you understand these rights which I have read for you?
we'll let him book her and everything. Get him some experience.
You understand them?
Yeah.
His reports
Yep.
are extremely good though.
Okay. Do you need any medical attention or I need to take you to the hospital?
Put some actual decency into it.
Whenever you're ready, Bravo,
Don't
we can
think so. Don't know.
transport her to MRPD for booking.
Okay, sounds good.
You don't need to go all the way up to the county.
10-4. Her rights have been read. She refused to go to the hospital, so I'll be taking her over to RPD. If y'all want to meet me over there.
10-4. Good chase though. That was a good one.
I heard hit and then clock plate.
Yeah, I
Someone's
said
not in
Oh
there.
dear.
he.
Um.
No, he said if you watch out, I can get in for the pit, and I said do not pit the motorcycle. Just get a plate lock at the least.
I thought you guys were gonna try to
I
call
can see
it
that.
off fast. Like fuck no, speeds are like
No,
70 and she can't
No.
drive.
No, I didn't want to call that off. We get fucking just a little shot of fucking whiskey
I
going.
think I
and
slammed my head in the
that's our night.
roof
so
of the car.
I wouldn't call
Sorry.
that off.
You go go to the hospital for that.
Fucking all about that. She was not going.
Oh, let's go over there.
Fucking point like an idiot.
Well, my bike seems to have managed much better than your cars.
Yes, it has. 10-4. I was watching that. Yeah, well, we're not real. Our cars aren't really designed to go in some of the spaces that you took that bike.
Oh, but the bikes are. And since I
going through
had
the
the
main loading
bike
dock.
on my ass,
10-4.
And then through the gate.
if If I have a bike on my ass, I will drive a bike the way you can drive a bike.
The fuck?
You make a good point.
For some reason I'm bald. Oh well.
Don't worry.
Or ball.
Okay, I had an accident with the hairdresser.
I don't know if that was an accident. That might be a federal crime.
Yeah. After
You
done
can
in
roast
jail,
her. You
come
didn't have
back.
to kill her.
I would say after she's done in jail, she can come back and file a police report for that assault.
That's crazy.
There you go.
I was gonna say I haven't done anything else.
I mean, she's already in the system. Pretty sure I've arrested her like 5 times. already.
Yeah. I don't even think we need to take a picture.
Yeah.
But this is where you'd normally do it, and then the counter across the hall is for fingerprints, but we don't need that because we know
Sure.
who she is.
Reason I think I'm in the system. Mayhaps.
Are you gonna fight me when I take these cuffs off?
Who cuff? Oh, I thought you were talking about those.
Miss Hell, are you gonna fight me when I take these cuffs off?
With your question, where the fuck would I go?
I don't know. You can go just. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just go just about anywhere. I just preferred
Yeah.
if you didn't.
Yeah, I did get my
Kidnap them.
ass beaten there earlier.
Tell them to open up the
yesterday.
doors.
That's crazy. All right, who's taking the report?
So only a stupid fuck
I'm sorry,
would
I can't
do
understand-
shit like
hear
that
you.
inside a
We're not
police
talking, we're just
station.
pointing.
Oh my gosh.
You already got all the evidence.
Yeah,
I do,
that is true. I'll show you where the evidence locker is after this too.
that's fine. Yeah,
Make sure to hit her with that speeding.
yeah, I'll throw it in there. Trying to think of everything we will get her with.
Well,
We're not one possession of a firearm. Is it considered charge stacking to add the possession of ammo as a felon?
no, I wouldn't add
Okay.
that.
And then
Just firearm schedule 1, negligent driving, evading the first degree speeding.
all right, we can do that. All right, I'll go ahead and get back out and start working on that. I'm getting a headache having everybody in here.
Oh shit, yeah. After you get done with her jail, we'll see if there's a setting you might have to change that'll help with this place specifically.
Hey, where's y'all's evidence lockers at?
Over here. So it's through the double doors. Through the double doors over here. And then through the sliding glass doors. I'll stay with her because we can't leave her alone. Try to show them where it's at, Sir One. I'm gonna stay with the criminal that way. She's not left unattended. We're not supposed to do that. Well, you gave us a hell of a run. It was a good effort.
As bike. Did not expect a fucking biker cop.
I'll be honest, until the pursuit started, I didn't even know he was on a bike. So me either. She said she didn't expect a bike cop.
Hey. Gotta put some respect on the bikes.
Thing is, I get a bike cop after my ass. I drive a bike where bike can go. I don't give a damn about the cars.
Fun, fun.
10-4.
guess I have to buy Shinobi.
If you get far enough away to get the report going and you get the charges in there, you can just tell us the months and we can send her off for you.
Was
So,
just about to run out of fuel. That's why I stopped.
I got a personal question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you shoot at me? Why don't you shoot at me, Miss O?
Oh, should I open fire at you?
I mean, if you want more charges, you can. But I mean, every time
You.
I've chased you, you've never even pulled a weapon. But I heard from the grapevine other troopers chased you and you shot at them.
So, the thing with me is, you guys escalate, I escalate. You see, I don't want to be a cop killer. That kind of is a little bit messy with prison sentences.
Well, we appreciate that you're not a cop killer.
Yeah, I know stupid fuck swallowed it, but that brings too much heat back home.
Where's home?
Uh, wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Okay. You got any
South Rockford Drive. Should have been an apartment.
Oh goddamn.
Apartment
I live there.
39261.
Definitely live there.
I wonder if we should
Absolutely.
see about getting a warrant to search since this felon keeps getting charged and every time she gets arrested she still has a firearm, you know.
Holy shit, 31 convictions. It's actually insane.
Yeah. It's impressive. I think you got the high score. I think she has the longest sentence too.
Yeah. Hey,
Which one of them?
Shit. You got any known associates? Or you running alone these days?
Had an entire club behind my
Okay.
back, but you know the old cops from this city, they kind of chased them off.
Mm.
Took the entire club down. I think Press is doing life
Boy.
in jail.
We're
Sergeant
currently talking to her.
Arms is doing life in jail.
Mm. Well,
Ask one of your geezers, they might tell you the tale.
yeah. Well, you ready to go? You want to go to your prison? Your home away
Oh,
from home?
that I stay in so long.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure we'll get a call here in about 15 minutes that you dug your way out again. So, I'm going to read you your charges. I got to get them over the radio because the sheriff's deputy was having a headache being in here. So, we're kind of going to do a team effort here. So, I'm going to go over your charges here. Can I get a list of the charges so I can brief the criminal?
Oh, you're so welcome to bust into the apartment. I think you would be very disappointed.
Probably, but you know, I like to get creative with my police work. I'm always stumbling onto something.
You think I'm so stupid I have this shit back at the apartment.
Well, where do you have it then?
Oh, I know you would like to know.
Simple. So your charges are possession of a Schedule 1 substance, speeding in the first degree, negligent driving, evading, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Your sentence is going to be 60 months. I believe your fine has already been sent over. So we're gonna send you on your way unless you got anything you want to tell me that can make that sentence a little less.
60, that's a freaking vacation.
All right. Well, then pack your bags. Carnival Cruises awaits.
Hi. I guess we're taking a walk back. I cannot hear you if you're talking to me.
Oh, imagine that.
Going there mumbling for yourself.
You're en route. Oh,
The fucking guards were shooting at me. Don't expect me to try to stay in there.
I'm kind of thinking. I won't do it. Hold on.
And handcuffing me also. Not fair.
That's embarrassing. Bravo 35. Sierra 1's gonna have him in custody.
Dude, she was beating me up. Knocked my radio off my hip.
Crazy. How'd you get
Well,
here so fast?
I was sitting in that bush.
Oh, no way.
Yep. I was just sitting in that bush
Crazy.
right there, and I watched her run. And I walked up, missed the taser shot. She punched me right in the face. So I mean, it's kind of deserved.
You can add assault on an officer now.
well, the fucking guards were shooting at me. Don't
Yeah.
expect me to stay in there.
And that blimp was an officer down because she knocked my radio off my hip as I hit my panic. Instead of trying to catch it after she punched me in the face.
Uh,
Oh, be lucky I just punched you once.
so
You know.
Chief or Super Trooper 1,
Alright.
correct me if I'm wrong. If they escape from prison, they go back for their original time plus additional, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sure what
'Cause
our
you could-
SOPs was.
And we can tack on the assault on an officer and then add the escape charge. So
Next
I
time you
think that
shouldn't tell a cop you're gonna try to escape jail. That won't be sitting in a bush.
Pretty
I
sure. I
told
think that assault charge is a.
I told you guys that every fucking time. Good luck trying to keep me in jail.
Put her ass in solitary.
All right, hang on.
Just got wire cutters.
Yeah, take those off her. I don't want her. How do you keep getting those?
Dude, a prison pocket, I'm telling you.
I'm not digging in there.
That's
No. We'll have to get that cadet from state to come down and do that.
yeah.
See, I'm down for that.
If they're
I'm
not,
down
if
for
they're
that.
not fired. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
lie, our roster got pretty filled up, but I'm not gonna lie. After this DHS or whatever, if they don't fire some people, it's either people get trashed out by me or they're getting promoted.
How many people do you have starting FTO?
Two. I
Okay.
only have two sergeants at the moment, and two troopers. I don't know if the list got updated. My O2 was supposed to put the people he brought in and didn't tell me about on the roster, so I have no idea.
All right. All right. Well, I guess I'll take her back down to the precinct, and then we'll. You're taking this report. I'm still gonna finish that one. You're taking that report.
Yeah.
Fucking add on assault.
It's gotta be. I think it's gonna be a separate report.
My taint.
We can probably take her up to county this time though, since we're probably closer.
That's fine. All right.
Oh,
I'll see y'all up there.
get back on radio, 01.
Now, have we learned our lesson? I'm guessing
That
not.
that he's lucky I didn't make sure he stayed down.
Unless you're gonna hit him with those wire cutters, I think you're gonna need a little more than your fist to make him stay down.
I mean, I got him on the ground.
That is fair. You did do that.
I could have kicked in his freaking rib cage.
Could have done that too. You know what? I appreciate that you didn't do that. I would not have wanted to have cleaned that up. I appreciate that.
As I said, you guys escalate, I escalate.
Can you 10-9? What are y'all talking about?
He deserved to get knocked off
I'm pulling
his
up 23.
ass.
I don't know if he deserved it. He was kind of just doing his job. And you did kind of tell him exactly what you were going to do. So, I don't know if he deserved it.
Nah, when he was standing whining, asking why I haven't been shooting at him.
Well,
So he deserved to get knocked the fuck down.
Alright, calm down.
I'm calm. You wouldn't want to see me not calm.
Well, I appreciate that you're calm. And I'll get her downstairs and go ahead and start the booking process. Alright, come on. Just for your 43, Sierra 1 will have to take her out of cuffs. I might be able to do it. Just stand by. Alright. Alright, sit tight for a second. Off at 35, you can 22 that last traffic. I got him off. I couldn't even get done with your last bit of paperwork without you starting another one.
Oh, I'm bleeding out my asshole. Sid, you fucking smoked me.
You fucking wrecked.
I hit a bump.
Ow.
That was my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Great. Now we're both fucked up. Hold still. I'll heal. I have first aid skills.
Come here. Come here. Let me give you your cuffs.
See? Be careful what you wish for.
Get him back.
Well, I would have been fine if Mr. City Blue over here didn't fucking blow me away with his front bumper.
Nah, I mean, be careful what you wish for. I didn't shoot you, but I fucking hit you over the face.
I know. You got lucky that time. I should have shot you.
Wouldn't
Lethal
be the
force,
first
lethal.
one.
That's grounds for lethal force. All right. I gotta finish my report.
Simple escape. I'll just hit her with that. She don't need.
You should be all right for now. You're gonna need to go to the hospital though. I put a bunch of field dressings and shit on you, but you're gonna need to go to the hospital after this.
Alright. Miss L, you'll be getting a fine for the, escaping jail in front of me.
Well, you kind of jailed me there with the 15 minutes.
Anyone got a like rough estimate time of how long she was inside?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 months maybe.
This one,
Maybe 10.
See?
I'll just go
Hair
with
grow
5
back.
months. Nice wig. Now noticing that.
Nah, I mean, in 5 months, the hair grow back.
Heck, I still gotta take this evidence back down to LSPD.
You can put
Yeah.
it up here. I don't know where your evidence room is though.
It's back there. I'll throw it in there. As long as it matches the case number, I don't think it matters.
Right.
Jeez, evidence list is ridiculous.
Oh, bye. Guy's stripping in front of me.
Yeah. Walking like you got a stick up your ass.
Well, someone wouldn't have kicked me.
I told you it's accidental.
Well, luckily I'm first aid certified, so I gotta last long enough until we make it over to Pillbox or whatever local medical facilities around here.
We're all
Ain't one
state
here.
certified.
You what? What'd you say?
What time?
What?
Did you say something to me? Sorry, I was reviewing my body cam.
No, I was asking. You said something about first aid certified. I was asking what you said.
Yeah, we're all first aid certified. It's part of the academy.
Yeah. That's true. It's true. This place is fucking dirty.
You got roaches crawling on the floor
Yeah.
and shit.
Look at me, guys.
Ding.
You know, they might be able to get community service or Ms. Hell here and have her clean in here.
There
That
you
sounds like some
go.
good community service right there.
Oh yeah, give me a flamethrower and I make sure this place is really clean.
Okay, hey now, I don't want to add an arson charge onto everything else. Head back to base. What base? It's gone.
Well, don't ask me to clean then.
The rule is if BCSO burns down, then you guys get to move into state.
Oh shoot, never mind.
Fucking
Was that a challenge?
tobacco stains everywhere.
Don't lie. Maybe you
It's
should
straight
take a
all over the
trip
place.
up there.
No, I'm
It's
saying
about
that's
better
what
than both your
I was
facilities
gonna say. That's
combined.
what's gonna happen if BCSO moves out to state headquarters. There's gonna be tobacco stains everywhere and coffee rings and fucking shotgun shells everywhere.
Hey, not all of us can be detectives.
Oh, detective, thank you for that.
Yeah, a bunch of tones are gonna go off. Sorry.
What'd you hit?
Yeah, it's a fire call.
Yeah, fucking. He's part of Amish Fire Department.
Dude,
They
you're
drive
gonna go
chariots,
in the exact same cell with Miss
horse
Hell
and
here.
wagon.
She's gonna give you a piece of her mind.
She looks dangerous.
She is dangerous.
Me? I'm nice. I would never. Unless you guys do some stupid shit first.
Oh, never, ma'am.
I joined the sheriff's office.
Mm-hmm.
That's the starter.
Hey, if you're putting stuff in evidence, throw this in there.
Yeah, I got it.
And then just tell me what number you got. I'll add it to the report.
What case number do you have, and I'll just add it to that drawer. Jeez.
39.
89. Okay. All right. I'll add it in there when I add everything.
How many
else
months
in.
did she previously get?
60.
Yeah, 60.
All right. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just gonna.
Miss Hale, you want to do me a favor and get down from here, please?
No.
You know you're not supposed to be out of the prison.
But the fucking alarm is annoying. And I can't hear the alarm
Well,
here.
I understand that it's a bit annoying, but unfortunately, that doesn't excuse you from prison.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
left
I know.
prison.
Matt, you're in a restricted area. You know you're supposed to be on the inside.
Oh. Okay. I
I'm gonna do that with one.
guess.
Come on, I'll give you a lift back inside, but you gotta get down from this roof here.
Oh, I have my way already.
Well, I gotta make sure you get in there. So
But the alarm is on. And it's annoying.
I understand that, but again, that don't excuse you from prison. And I'm fairly certain the alarm's going off because you tried to escape earlier.
But it was still going off when I got back here, and it's annoying.
It
And
takes a minute for them to reset it.
hmm,
Plug your ears. Go back to your cell block. Put a pillow over your head.
I wish I could get into Cellblock.
Oh well. I mean, you should be able to.
Hmm.
All right. How do you get back in?
Okay, walking back in. See?
Take the
Tie
bolt
this
cutters
bitch
away.
back in. No, we did not.
Hop in here real quick.
Yep. Oh, well, now you're in jail too. Good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hi. Shoving
You're
you
under
until I can
arrest
search.
again.
No, she's in prison, so I have the right to detain her. And I'm
Oh, I
searching
know,
you,
but
so
I
I can.
gotta give the criminal shit.
Well, there you go. You can't have these.
But I need to cut my nails.
What kind of fucking nails do you? Jesus Christ, you got eagle talons, lady.
I'd hate to tell you, but right in front of us down there is a cop car.
It'll be alright. I usually run from the cops on a motorcycle, not in a car.
First, some new clothes.
Yeah, you could probably use a few, but before you do that, I should take that bike and go behind old PDM, and I'll call this officer down here and see if we can't snag some armor off of him.
Armor is easy. You just need the correct material.
Where's the fun in that? Gotta have the cops involved.
Well,
You should have keys to that bike if you hop on
yeah.
it, go change your clothes.
But if I take the bike up to where I need to go, the